What is up, my brethren, and welcome back to finally another episode of the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Oh my gosh, guys, it has been almost 2 weeks, I think, since the last video, since this last episode. Now, okay, I'm explaining myself. I'm not making excuses for myself. I want to explain what was going on these last 2 days. And you're probably thinking, like, alright, so first of all, things happen in life, work, one thing, work is always going to be a main factor into this hobby of mine, making videos. Two, around the time when I made the last episode of Last Defense Academy, I was not in the best place at the moment, mainly because I was in pain. Explain that to you. I was in pain. And the pain pretty much resided all day, like on my side, and I couldn't really move too well without hurting. So, and that kind of it affected me more when I was laying down. Laying down, it hurt a lot more. So with that, I did not get a lot of sleep for those 2 weeks, for that first week and a half. When that was happening to me, I'm all fine now, but yeah, that first week, because it hurts so much to lay down and it hurts so much to move, and sadly, I move when I sleep. I move around when I sleep, so it hurt more. So I had a lot of not the best nights of sleep. So I was always kind of tired. Work wasn't helping, but it did finally go away. Thank God. But then more stuff around that time. My brother, we had a little family scare. My brother had to go to the ER. He's fine. He's taking his medicine to get better. I'm not gonna explain what his deal was, but it was a bit of a scare. But we're all good now. And that kind of took up those 2 weeks, and I was able to make a video, as you saw. I was able to make the last two videos for Metroid. And here's what happened here. I was going to make a video the very next day after the day I recorded the Metroid finale. The next day I was going to record this episode of Last Defense Academy. But the night that I finished Metroid, my desk so randomly in the middle of the night just broke down on me, and it collapsed. Now, you guys don't know, but my setup is I don't have a whole room for recording a video. No, I'm literally in my bedroom with my TV and my computer, or I guess not a computer, it's a laptop. And with my laptop, my computer, and I just hook it up. I got I don't know what they're called. That little device that lets you game capture. I got a capture card. That's all I got, right? And I'm capturing on my laptop. So what I usually do, I had that desk for 2 years now, maybe 2-3 years. Maybe that's why it broke on me. Because it wasn't even like a desk. It was one of those little stand-up tables that you would have for having a computer, right? It would have the little table, and under it is the sliding tablet, or the sliding I don't know what it's called, drawer, so you can put your keyboard there. It was kind of like that, and so I used that for the last 3 years making videos. And when I made the Metroid video that night when I was dead of night, maybe around 2 in the morning, it just fucking collapsed, and it broke. It fucking scared the fuck out of me. And when I woke up to a collapse in my room, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So, I wasn't even thinking about it. I went back to sleep. It was so late, and fucking hell, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" And the leg broke off, or oh god, the leg broke. It folded in on itself. And when it did that, it also took out the part that the second part where you put the keyboard, how it slides out. Yeah, it broke the part to make it slide out. So like the piece fell onto the floor, the leg folded in on itself, the whole thing dropped, and the and the wheel broke too. So I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And these past 2 days, I have been trying to figure out a way to record. Sadly, because that desk was, honestly, it was really perfect. It was really perfect for me to use to recording. I didn't need a whole bunch of other shit. Like back then, making videos, I was using boxes. So I was using like a chair and stacking boxes on it to put up my mic and just have the computer off to the side on the bed somewhere. But no, that little desk or whatever we call table was perfect for recording videos. I could put the laptop there. I could put the mic there too, all in one thing, and it was perfect. It was perfect, and it broke sadly. Now, when this video goes up, and it's supposed to be Wednesday, the May 28th, supposed to be when this video comes up, future me will be currently looking for a new desk and a new chair as well. So so hopefully I can do this better, because right now I'm using a chair and I folded the mic stand crazy to make this work. So like, if you don't know, I got one of those extender mics, so like, you kind of just angle it the way you want, and you can kind of like extend it in one direction, but I kind of got this thing like upside down, and it seems to be working. So so yeah, hopefully by the time this video does come out, I will have a new desk and hopefully a new chair to go with it. And with that, I can continue making more. I can continue to make videos, as currently I'm back to my not perfect health, but I am back to my normal way of health, and everything in the family has kind of calmed down. So work, sadly, not getting any better. It is getting better. The slow season's starting to come up, so I'll have more time to make videos. As you see, I've been constantly just putting up the Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep videos, because I did with Kingdom Hearts 2, and well, I enjoy Kingdom Hearts. So anyway, I don't really remember what happened. I don't really remember what happened last time, other than like Sirei's dead, so we're all here to defend ourselves. We're 8 days in to the 100 days. Oh yeah, we also did kill one of the commanders of the invaders. That's what they're called. From the invaders, and Ato has finally decided to join in the fight. So hey, that's really great. We'll have to see what happens today, though. Go to the cafeteria. That's what it says. Oh man, it actually feels great. I actually did want to keep playing this game. I won't lie to you. Like, I was like, I need to play this game, but I wasn't feeling right, man. Like, I was like, oh, hi, Shoma. I wasn't feeling right, man. I was like I get tired from work, and when what happened to me happened with my side, the pain happened, I was like, man, I couldn't do anything. I had like a constant migraine because of this. This was so stressful. But it's all good. Shoma, what's up? Oh shit, that's way too loud. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, oh, we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen, the only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover talking to me? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep it a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. Disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Poor Shoma. like Shoma. He's so reserved. Poor Shoma. That's all I got. Poor Shoma. All right. Before we even, is anything here worth looking? I'm assuming, yeah. I'm assuming everyone's there. So, heck, even Shoma was there. So, what's up, guys? Another day, right? Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sirei is gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Bitch, you put whipped cream. You put whipped cream on rice? Hold on. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hiruko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun. Could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Hold on, let me talk to Relay first. What are we supposed to do now that Sirei's gone? Do we really gotta stay here and figure it all out on our own? Show. You must have a kind heart to want to talk to me. Well, you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. Shoma, Ima? Yeah. This curry is utterly delectable. Weren't you just having rice? I especially like the plain rice the sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. With whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? God, I can't imagine whipped cream on curry. Let's see, Tsubasa, yeah, or Kawana. I call her Tsubasa. Maybe whoever's in charge has called us off now that Sirei's gone, and they're sending us home. Wishful thinking, but probably not gonna happen. What's Hiruko want now? Darn me, I'm gonna miss you. Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about that sugar rush. Eito, nice to see you too. An announcement? What does she have up her sleeve this time? I'm swearing you're the Nagito of the game. I swear to God. Alright, what's up, Hiruko? What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiruko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah. I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Eito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest kill streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Whoa. Whoa. How do you slit your wrist right across your stomach? Are they cutting their wrist or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. I don't know for sure if that's true, or if we're still get to get home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. And sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sirei could have had the courage to tell us much more before he got us killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. I don't know people liking that. Huh? Hiruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair. Did someone say hope? Joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here, or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight.
Oh.
The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any reason to that. Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstance we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of the bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Damn, they're just taking. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go. She wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Just like y'all, just like this is our life now. Hiruko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line. But still, all that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Yay, free time! Oh, it's been a while. Let's see, there's a lot we could do. Let's see. Takemaru. Hey, look, Yakushiji. I heard that's her name. Yakushiji. Let's go talk to people. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Tsubasa. What comes next for us? I'm so scared. What do you give me again? Leave him alone. We don't know what you're gonna do. I believe someone's in the. It's not the cafeteria. What's it called? Yeah, the entrance hall. Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. Kako. What will become of us now? I mean, like, there's a lot, but oh yeah, this takes all day. I forgot. Yeah, the going outside takes all day. Oh, Eito is. Good dude. Yeah, I assumed it was only the ones that are fighting that can do this on. So, yeah, the countdown is going down. When the countdown hits a lucky number, it actually feels a little special. I can eat food without having to work. This is like a dream. Back in the TCR, I was working practically day and night. I don't care about you, Gakko. I really don't. Hey, so hello, Takumi. Would you like to study with me? Sure, why not? You're always so serious. What are you studying? What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My hemo-anima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. That is a Nagito pose! Look at that! They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be as weapons during revolts. So, you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, he's just rambling. Thus, scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Now, the thing about scythes in the modern day is... Eito excitedly shared his knowledge of scythes over the course of several hours. The calculation and analysis went by 3. Nice. Free time. Oh, I should go and... Where is it? The training room. Here we go. I could definitely use to... Well, I remember the last fight, we almost did not do well. We almost did not win. So, 8 out of 10. Yeah, she's... I was like... I noticed that like last time too, but I noticed it for like a while now. Like she's like Hiruko is way stronger than us. Like her cranial fracture is maxed out. Was maxed out from the start. I was like, man. Let's see. I'm running a blank here. That's a lot of resources. Why not? We just upgrade our attacks. Usually it'll help out in the long run. It will. That's for sure. Takimaru. You as well. It seems like it can go higher. It looks like it can go to like 10, but Gym, huh? You can't upgrade yours more, can you? Yeah, oh yeah, you damn it, it requires a lot. How about you? 3,000. God. Well, we could train. We do get BP for doing it. Just those 4 people, huh? Sure, why not? We can do it. VR training. Who knows? We might not even do a fight today, so we might as well just get this out of the way. It'd be like 13 sentinels, like let's just get this out of the way. Oh, we are surrounded. All allies are annihilated. Barrier generated. They're right next to the barrier. This ain't fair. All right, let's see.
Let's give it to him.
If I go here. Nice.
Now then, to business.
Kill that thing.
How unsatisfying.
It's killing game time!
Do that. I love everyone's weapons. Like, I mean, I'm not sure how it matches. I mean, okay, maybe Darumi, the knives, sure. Her with the giant axe, sure. Him with the motorcycle makes more sense. He looks like he's like a motorcycle gang leader. Oh, whoa, that's a lot more of them over there. Okay, no, that's not happening. Let's go over here and attack. And these guys can move fast. They move like pretty fast too. Look at that. Look at that.
Not that.
All right. 3 BP. All right, 3 AP. I mean, action points. Trying to brush up on my. Trying to brush up on how this plays out. I forgot most of this.
Full throttle.
Not gonna kill. Oh, it's not gonna kill anybody. That could help. That could hurt Takimaru, but oh well.
Ready whenever.
Here we go!
I thought it would help. Okay. Ooh, that'll help though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Darby. Oh, my God. Damn, you okay? You took a crazy hit.
To business. Take this. Broken so soon.
God. It's my fault. I should know better.
Let's do this.
I feel like Darby can't be in like close quarter combat. She needs to stay in the sidelines and deal damage from far.
My turn.
Hold on.
Good to go.
We should use it on these guys. Yeah.
Gotcha.
If Darumi dies, then it's fine, you know. I'm pretty sure they'll all get experience from this.
Take care of the rest.
It's as bad as I thought, huh? I wonder how many more can I get? It's as bad as I thought, huh?
Yeah, you're not gonna kill.
Looks a little dangerous.
This will kill, but you'll die too.
You're coming with me!
Sorry, Darumi.
Player 2, you're up.
Layer 2, you're up. I love it. Oh yeah, we do gain AP for doing that too. I forget. Let's see. Sorry, I took a drink of water.
Let's freaking go!
Oh, it's like right there. Okay. Bam. Can't
Time
move.
to move.
No, we can't. We can't really move. Stunned. Oh yeah, you stun after you do your special. I forget. I forget. That's
Ready
that does what
whenever.
happens. You do stun when you use your
Out of my
special move.
way.
That's what almost killed us last time. Fine, like the commander. 4 turns. I like how if someone dies, you do get some points for it. It's so weird. Ding dong, bing bong. I missed the dance so long.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when I never get to do the Sirei voice again. I was like, another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain myself now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at Lat Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9! You're almost 1/10 of the way there. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yeah. It's morning. Hiruko's in charge now. But what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Well, considering who Hiruko is, I mean, I don't know much about her, but just a thought. Just a random. Oh, people are still in their rooms. Can I actually go into their rooms? I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. But they're in their room, so. Oh, Tsubasa's outside. Hi, Tsubasa. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning.
Huh?
You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. What was all that about? She's acting weird. None of them want to go. They don't want to deal with her. Like, that's kind of it. Nobody want to deal with her. Oh, empty room. Okay, fine. You don't want to go into people's rooms. I get it. Yeah, nobody wants to go talk to her right now. No one else is there. Yeah, just the people who fight now are here. Yeah, she's gonna try to force them other people to fight when they don't want to. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or are the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight. Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Oh, okay. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invaders' attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Gone. Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness! Hey. It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure it's a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us got any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said. That's what being a war is all about. Sadly, yeah. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We're all feeling uneasy about what will happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning, but it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I better not just sit around. Free time! And I would be crazy too, like, Hiruko. They're not even coming out of their rooms. This is crazy. They're just in their rooms. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, there she is. I was like, I didn't see her. Let me spend time with her a bit. I forget what they all give me, but. Wait, I thought she was here. She wasn't in a room. There she is. Oh, she was in a room. Hiruko? Hiruko, what are you doing here? I was looking at this statue. It's good for the soul to appreciate a beautiful work of art. Beautiful? This creepy statue? Oh, don't tell me you're unable to comprehend the beauty of its design. What's there to comprehend? Why is he wearing a boxing glove? He's supposed to be a samurai. The artist so deftly subverts convention through a dialectical interplay of irrational and goddamn of ambulance challenging the minimality of postmodern sensibilities. Run that by me again? Wow, it really is something to behold. Just looking at it makes me feel so much better. I guess I really am unable to comprehend it. Up by 6. Wow. Hey, art's in the art. Art is subjective, so it can be anything, That's all I'm saying. How about we can't go outside anymore. Is there anything else we could do in the facility? Like, other than rest? There's training. Is there another VR battle here? Or... No, there isn't. We can just do it again. I'll just go spend free time with Takamaru then. I want to try to like balance out our learning stats here, so it's a bit better. Can't go exploring it. Can't go exploring now. Yep, it takes all day. So, talk to me. Want to take a ride with me? Sure, let's go. A ride? Sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh? Hell no. I never ride two asses to a seat.
Huh?
Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it. Run beside my bike. Hell no, Takemaru. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why did you just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takemaru. Endurance and mobility went up by 3. Nice. Ding dong, ding bong. I will say that every time though.
You never know. Well then.
Well, let's give that. I'll play it once every episode, but it's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? They didn't leave the rooms all day. I swear. Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. They didn't leave the rooms all day. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped to an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and out of troops! Get ready for your... Wow! Look at you guys! Making it into double digits!
I'm gonna say that too. I was gonna say that too. I was drinking my water. I was like, I made it to 10. That's double digits.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
She said leisure. Isn't it leisure? I mean, oh.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Liar! Liar! He's dead! New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without Sirei, there's a chance we would be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karuha.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcements of the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. That seems like a good idea, Takumi. Let's see what they do. I bet everyone's... No, they're all in their rooms. Oh, okay. I was like, hold on. This is weird. Takemaru, you're not there. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm thinking too. Like, damn, she's hot. But damn, it's that personality of hers that's really dragging it down. The rec room. Last Defense Casino? Did I just see? Oh, it is a casino. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here. To be honest, it's not too hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore arrow gaze or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Damn, like she into some shit. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now? Now that Sirei is not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. Not so great with all those big words. Small ones. Or phonic awareness. What the fuck is that? In general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. She's fine. I want to play a depressing arrow game. God damn, like. Oh, alright. Darts, huh? Not right now. Gift-o-matic? Pool? Oh, table tennis. They got a table tennis table. They got a table tennis table here. I knew I read that right. I was like, it just sounded weird. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Eito? Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. A gift-o what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection toward your comrades and straighten your esprit de corps. And that's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were she's like, okay, that's a weird sprite. Or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the revival mag is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts will help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. I mean, gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Now it's not free time, so this is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? This gift machine can make practically anything. I wonder how it works. we don't question stuff like this. Danganronpa has something like that too. We just don't question it. So this is the leisure lounge, huh? I guess it's just for like relaxing. Whoa, that's a pool and a gym. This must be the leisure lounge. It's like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's more important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. The room actually did look pretty cool. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? My guess every 10 days. I still have some free time today. What should I do next? How about I go to the gift-o-matic? Oh, making gifts. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. I see. Everyone's still in their rooms. Jesus Christ. And like, I tried. I tried it. They're not letting me in. Let's see. Tsubasa. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, who's here at the moment? Darumi, Takimaru. Okay. Let's go to the let's go to the leisure room. I didn't fully check that place out. Wrong button. This looks so cool. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in the pool after training sounds like pure bliss. It does. It sounds so cool. It sounds so nice, I bet. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this? What is this, a resort? Hey, they're just gonna make your 100 days here pleasurable as long as you can. These monitors are everywhere. How many exactly are there anyway? Bum bum bum. Go to the rec room. Let's see. I know the things there. It said there what it does, but Gift-O-Matic splatter movies. A movie where a monster attacks people when a certain date and day of the week align became a series after blowing up. A certain date and day. You mean that could be anything, but it sounds like Friday the 13th to me. A bookmark? Get notes on a depressing story to unlock. A scented candle. Get air freshener to unlock. A kaleidoscope? What the fuck? Milk bottle lid. A paper seal that covers milk bottles. The design depends on the type of drink and manufacturer. People love to collect them. Cover to protect books or notebooks. Also helpful when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. A place to put your glasses before you sleep. Comes with glasses cleaner to help to keep the lenses clean at all times. Folk song compilation. A compilation of world folk songs from all eras. Truly the cream of the crop. Pretty shell. A shell that glitters beautifully. It can be admired as it is, but many prefer to work it into an accessory. Simple toys. Winner ice cream stick. A winning ice cream stick. Take it to the store that you bought it from to get a free ice cream. But the school doesn't even have a store. Dear Sister gift box. A super cute, sparkling gift box. Someone made this as a tribute to the person they want to give a gift to. It's empty. Okay. There's a lot here. Jesus Christ. Planisphere. Bath salts. I see. Hand cream. Makeup brushes. Survival knife. Reverse blade sword. A sword with a blade on backwards. Used by a legendary pacifist. Doesn't cut, but is a dangerous blunt weapon. A replica infuser. Replica of the SDU infuser. It lights up and makes noises at the push of a button, making it suitable for make-believe or roleplay. A wok. Ton of paper. A noose. Ooh. Yoga. Men's wedding dress. Men's swimsuit. Let's see. Replica fire extinguisher. Kako mini stand? Oh, mini standee. Oh, yeah, I know who that's for. An acrylic standee made from a picture of Kako. Why would this register in the Gift-O-Matic? Crystal ball. The crystal ball for fortune telling. Some are actually just glass, but if you got a good arm, you could also try throwing it. I know that. That's a callback. That's Danganronpa right there. Motorcycle model. The high-end model of a popular motorbike. It's a very high quality, but some may give up on trying to make it when they see the sheer number of parts. Landscape picture. Dragon keychain. Tiger helmet? What the hell? How long is this list? Ball gag. What type of gag can be used for torture or to fulfill some kind of fetishistic urge? I can't imagine. A limousine? A limousine. An e-reader. Huh. Oh, we got food now. Look at this. Magazines. Oh, there we go. Shonen manga greats. Well, okay. How about book cover? I feel like Ato might like that. Who would like this? Ato?
You truly understand me, Takumi.
Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, 10. Wow. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase of your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. This is a first time bonus for any gifts. There is a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather those hints and make all the gifts you can. Interesting. Actually, that worked a lot well. Like, hell yeah, that's low-key worth it if I can double my... If I can double the grades, that's even better. Kinda forgot what the grades do, but you can filter gifts by pressing R. Use the hints given during student activities to narrow down a character's preferred items by using category and keyword filters. Well, now that we actually got the... Let me see. I like sleeping in, hate studying. You prefer radio exercises. Okay. Small, cute animals. Hates spicy foods. Gore, misery porn, adult games. Cleaning. Okay. Well, that's all I got. Not really sure what Takamaru might like, but like I know, I feel like I know. Durumi is kind of more simple. Splatter movies. Harumi.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Creativity by 20. Wow. Ding dong, bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the... You never know when the... Well then.
Another day gone by. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko will stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. It kind of makes me wonder, like, these guys have not left their door. These guys have not left their rooms for days now. Ding dong, bing bong. Thank you, phone.
Get ready for you. Prepare to spend a... Be ready to give your...
Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed, getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Huh? Ding dong. It sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Oh god. Hello? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find... oh god, Darumi! Darumi! Darumi? Is something wrong? Yeah. Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. Die, 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 die. Oh my god. What? Hey, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Darumed, brah. Oh my god. How was it? Totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'll call a nice joke. What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission for our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiruko's laying them back in? Yeah. To be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help. But I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I have to go through with my contingency plan. Or well, there was always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. Darmy waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Darmy. Every episode I'm falling more in love with her. Tsubasa. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? Oh, what is it? I'm on a messenger duty. Hiruko wants all of us to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that? Really? That's what it was? Hiruko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys, really. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Poor Tsubasa. I don't know what her deal is, but I do feel for her. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell to the other side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiruko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. The girl's got it in for me. It's just her either. I bet all you think of non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said it before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but fine. Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, we're rotten luck. God, I do not like you. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off to the direction of the cafeteria. Where are the weird ones for fighting? Don't thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing it because I enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't want to fight. Or at least most of us. I doubt. Maybe Takamaru and Hiruko. Maybe Darumi. Alright. I've done what Darumi asked me to do. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiruko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. It's definitely going to be a weird one, that's for sure. Making sure. Oh. What are y'all doing here? You guys just planning to skip out today? I don't know where they are. Oh, there you go. Oh god, you guys are so small. Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amemiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But Don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right. Okay. Good girl. Now, let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Neither do I. We shouldn't be having a conversation like this. We're all together, you know? So it's like... We're all a team, sadly. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to? What is Hiruko up to this time? Hey, can we eat something before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You're totally heartless. Hiruko, please. Get on some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. One per person. Just one slice each. We may have surplus food. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean you're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably use more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yeah, I'm curious. Y'all not gonna say nothing? What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. She's really acting like she's owned the place now. Guess I can't hurt to hear her out though. Oh god. Cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. Darby. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. Alright, Hiruko. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, Shoma. The non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided. You are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean, leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave on your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What? As decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt they make much of a difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and with the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I am leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? But, well... You see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiruko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give us some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright. You've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make up your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days?
Huh.
If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brisque attitude, Hiruko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. But you can't wait to get rid of us. Gaku, shut up. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiruko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? We're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know. Sheesh. It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever. I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear how Hiruko had been. He's sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me, but I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope with the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way to correcting it. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma, I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I might have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as you saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll be all over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Otsuki. Why did you have to betray us and join the battle, freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, the hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Well, you're an asshole. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of socks and buskin masks. Damn! Ain't a single one of them wanted to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Hiruko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Is there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi rarely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so down set against fighting. I can only imagine it'd be for personal reasons. In that case, we need to get them to share what those are before they can even begin to convince them. But how? They'll seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a bit. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, what do we gotta do? Who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turn towards me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already considered me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All that subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing, and you just know Darumi only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, if only reverse your social links with only if you try to do it all yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. Which I decided I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. Tsubasa. I ring the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came around my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? Oh, it's yellow. She has like, holy hell. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. Sorry, doing all these voices. It's starting to get to me. 1 second. Drink some water. Alright. She must have been starving. But she scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah. That bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask of you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight? If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. Well, what do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little bit. When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? This is how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want me to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Oh god. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Ugh. She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Phew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... Puking? Eito, how long you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is it about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah. I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better if we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones of that. What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? A gift-o-matic? Yeah, and they don't have them here. We just need to make them. Seems like it'll be able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We head over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. I mean, it'll work, I guess. It's not weird to carry a bag with you while you're... And there it is, a fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for matte cleanliness. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. The Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. The materials we need are a string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bag seems easy to find, but But a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort? I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Preparing to persuasion missions. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to her characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get materials you need to get to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Well, let's see. Talk to people, huh? Darmy, are you here?
Huh?
Darmy, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, can I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in their raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I got some idea where you might find a pouch. But really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was, so I can go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinations of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. So, either... Oh, here's gonna help me. How about one of y'all? A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggle did these two go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks. I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. They're not helping, though. It's like... tie stuff to your body. It's kind of crazy to think about. Alright, cafeteria? Hey, Eito? Look, talk to me. I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. You did find one of the items after all. Well, it seems like I have no choice. Oh, maybe he has one. If he doesn't have one, I have no choice but to go out and look for it. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She... she hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? Oh, what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Well, I guess that means only one thing. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short in a fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Seems like something bad's gonna happen today. Day 12. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? I guess we have to. Alright, we're gonna call it here for today. My voice is starting to get hoarse. Oh man, doing all those voices like all at once was crazy. It was fun. I loved it. I love doing this. I will mess up my voice for you guys doing this game. So let that be my punishment for not posting a video on this for so long. All right. Well, next time when we come back, we will go outside the school and see if we can find that pouch for Tsubasa, and hopefully convince her that she can fight with us without any problem. But until then, man, crazy. Hiruko over here trying to do all the shit, you know? Oh man, it kind of sucked. There was no like action shot today, so like I need to make I need to make the thumbnail myself. I'll do my best. Hiruko's made herself the de facto leader of the team. She's planning to kick everyone out. I don't know if we only got 4 more days. We'll see if we can convince Tsubasa to join next time. But until then, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell so you're notified whenever I drop new videos. Like I said, the things are slowing down for me now quite a bit. I'll be posting more videos soon. And also, if you haven't seen the posts yet, I have put up a new poll suggesting what game I should play for my next Let's Play. The poll ends, or the voting ends, on the 1st of June. So you still have a few days to check that out and see what game you would like. If you don't like any games in the poll, leave a comment down below on the poll as a recommendation, and I'll see if I can check it out. Check out all my links. Check out all my socials, links description down below. And with that being said, I'm Vamp Knight, and I'm glad to be back playing. And we'll see you all next time for another episode of the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Peace.